Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. So today we'll be talking about the reason why you should get married early. Now many of us, especially the Muslims, we are advised to get married early, as it is one of the advice that the Prophet Rasulullah said to us, that he gave to us. He said, get married early if you can afford it. Now this does not mean that a poor person should not get married. Now if you know you have the capacity and the ability to get married, that you can feed your spouse and your children in a certain way that you know there will be comfort and you'll be comfortable with your family, please get married. Getting married entails a lot of things, and it makes one abstain from sin. It makes one abstain from immorality, okay? Immorality specifically. Now, many of our parents really do not support us getting married early, but this is it. I want parents to start supporting their children to get married very early. Wallahi, this is very, very important. Many of our parents go as far, especially the girls, both boys and girls, like I'm a woman, I'm a lady, for example. Now let me make an example with the ladies. Many of the parents, they really want our girl child just because they want to empower the girl child. They don't want her to become a liability to her husband and the rest. They would want her to finish her education and do masters, PhD some of the time. No, all these are just too much. Okay, now if you know that your child, even while she's still in school, your girl child has somebody responsible that can get married, that will get married to her and can afford taking care of her and even taking responsibility of her schooling, please allow her get married, because this will strengthen the bond of marriage, and this will even make Allah put more barakah in the marriage. Why? Because this has really abstained both parties from involving themselves into immorality. So this is very essential. Our parents should try and encourage the younger ones to get married very early. Quran chapter 24 verse 32 says, marry those of you that are single, okay, whether male or female, female slaves that are righteous. Now Allah is encouraging us to get married, and even the Rasulullah also said in his hadith that we should get married early if you are capable of it. Now this is very essential. Wallahi, sometimes our parents really do not look at the advantages of getting married early. Some of the times they really look at the disadvantage. Now we all know that getting married entails you being matured, yes, mentally, being physically ready to get married, mentally, and otherwise. Yes, it is all essential, but we should consider the children and the young generations, for them not to get themselves involved in immorality, because when immorality spread wide in the world, it causes a lot of nuisance and lots of sin. So dear parents, encourage your children. If you can even support them while they are still at the barest minimum, why they are still coming up, they just nearly get married. If you can support them, if you are so capable, if you can support them, please do. This is just to ensure that they stand firm as time goes on and they don't get themselves involved in haram relationship. Don't forget that these children that Allah has given to you as an amana, as a responsibility, you give account of them on the day of Qiyamah. So you just imagine you restricting your child from getting married early, while the child is telling you, Daddy, Mommy, I want to get married early, and you're restricting them from getting married. Now, on the day of Qiyamah, when Allah asks you, why did you stop your child from getting married when he or she does not want to involve themselves in haram, what will you tell Allah? Do you have any excuse to give him, while he has already ordered you for you to allow them to get married, and even he has also sent a prophet down to you, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that have also encouraged us to get married early? Now, what excuse will you have to give to Allah on the day of Qiyamah? It is not really easy, okay? It is not really easy, because at a certain age, children are supposed to acquire some amount of what should I call it, degree or so, if possible, or skill. So this is why at least while the children are growing up, we should try empower them not only academically, also in skills also, because this is also very very important, especially the male. At least the female, they have someone to be under. I'm not saying women should be liabilities, no, this is not what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is that the male should ensure that they do not just only acquire academical knowledge, also skills, knowledge, skills, this is very very important. So please, I'm actually making this video to encourage parents to allow the children, especially the Muslims, to allow the children get married early, because this will make immorality less in the society. For now, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.